Locks by Zurn. Hey guys, Game Hunter here, and we are playing Locks, which is... don't be kind of skeptical about the music. I checked the OGG that came with the game, and this is exactly how it sounds. So, that much is supposed to be as it is. Let's turn it down just a little bit. But, because there's actually different music, as I noticed. Skip song! What does that mean? I guess we'll just go straight to the dungeon stuff. I don't know if it changes or anything, but I don't think anybody wants to hear this for half an hour. It's a little grating. It's cool. It's very interesting, but it's not the kind of thing you could listen to forever. So we're just gonna go immediately to this. And we got a bunch of controls. Okay. Inventory is F. Attack, interact, search. Okay, so these are basically all, except for options, just right near that area. Or perhaps I can just do everything with the mouse, which maybe we'll just try doing that. New game! Oh boy, and I already took some damage from a, I can go to options from here, yay! Because now I can actually look at the controls properly. I just wanted to see if there was like an examine button. Search, autoexplore. Doesn't look like there's an examine button. So, I mean, that's fine. I wanted to know what this thing was. Okay, so you have to right click to attack explicitly. Man, why is that thing even like a thing that attacks with magic breath? It's weird. Alright, whatever. So, we found a key. Oh, man. And this guy is it's a guy who's got gold? I guess he's got gold. Okay, so there is a sense for this sort of thing. Oh, man, there's two enemies. And he was standing on gold. And that was a chicken. And I guess I can do auto-explore? That, it's not actually working. This is the search button. Maybe you have to be in either mouse or keyboard? Huh. Guess I could check that. Configure controls, and then excuse me. Yes, so well, let me go ahead and try using these. Okay, that works just fine. And then, but this still doesn't appear to be working appropriately. Or maybe I just have the wrong buttons. Inventory should be F, yes? But it's not doing anything. Oh man, it changed. So eventually it just kind of will get there. Okay, that's fair. If it's just going to be like that. Okay, so looks like we're dealing with a rooms and corridors style game. Just like the original Rogue, as well as, you know, hack, net hack, that kind of stuff. Maybe Ingban was like... I know Adon used that quite a bit. Oh, come on. Let's kill you guys. Kill you guys properly. Come on. Can I just attack normal? Can I do like this? No, apparently not. So, I don't know. It's like, oh wow, okay, I'm almost dead. Phew. Looks like I just hit level 2. Giggity goo. You're an enemy. Cool. And I'm just kind of regenerating here. Okay, it's only arrow keys. I guess that's something that I would have to configure. I'm going to be right back and try reconfiguring my buttons to make them work. So, yeah. So, I'm a bit worried that somehow, perhaps, the keys aren't really working as well as I'd hope. For instance, if I turn numpad off and try using the arrow keys there, they don't work. But if I use just kind of the explicit arrow keys on a keyboard, on a given keyboard, oh well, okay, those work just fine. As well as using the home, or the insert, delete, page up, page down, or home end, page up, page down, excuse me, that are, in the, like, you know, that 6-pad layout that's right above the arrow keys, and there's a chicken. Should probably kill that chicken, or perhaps it's a turkey, just in time for the exact opposite of Thanksgiving. Well, that's still a month and so away, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It was American Tax Day tomorrow, though. Oh, wait, no, that would be today by the time. Unlocked? Huh. Weird. Oh, whatever. I guess I can just move with the mouse. But what worries me is that perhaps I will never have access to things like my inventory or be able to search, or anything like that. I mean, I suppose I can just kind of... But now I can't really do anything because the buttons don't appear to want to work. Unless I have to press, like, Alt or Control or Alt, Control, Shift buttons. I don't know. I really don't know. Do I have to have scroll lock on? Do I need caps lock or num lock or all these buttons on it all at the same time? And yes, nothing is actually working there. Perhaps the Windows wasn't perfectly, I don't know. Because there's a Windows and a Linux build, and maybe this was made more for Linux, and you know how that can work sometimes. Aye, man. Maybe I should just put WASD keys on. Alright, well at least I hit level 3. Which is always fun. So, this is a very, what's the word? Very basic game. Although it's, gotta say, I'm loving the tiles. Feels very hack/roguey. I suppose minus the, oh yeah, right, locked. Is this one locked too? That one's not locked. Minus the kind of, what did they call it? Like a squished layout? It's sort of a orthogonal isometric as opposed to diagonal, which is the more typical one because that usually induces a more visible layout. Personally, I never had any issues with the hack/link one, but I could imagine that... Oh, man, come on. What's the point of leveling up if I can't hit anything? I could imagine people having issues with it, so... You know, it's a matter of opinion/capability to deal with weirdness, I guess. I thought it was kind of cool. I never really had issues with the pixels making things hard to see or anything like that, but whatever. I'm not staunchly defending the game, though. There are certain issues with randomness. I mean, it's definitely a fixable game. It's not by any means lost because of certain aspects. It just needs some more patches, and I'm sure there's going to be more patches. So, yeah. Anyway, I should probably be talking about this game. I mean, well, let's be frank. This is in many ways a lot like that game. Perhaps minus the extreme difficulty because, you know, I'm able to deal with these things fairly easily. I almost died once. Maybe you didn't notice, but, you know, the HP meter was almost 0 at that point. Gotta be careful sometimes. Open up some doors. Yeah, this is a very room corridor, of course. That means it's... And this is a red room. Oh, my. This is, anybody play Wolfenstein 3D? This gives me, end of episode chills. You know, probably not good to be mixing music up, but you probably know what I mean. Like, you know, fighting Robot Hitler and that one doctor dude that shot syringes in your face. So that's what I'm getting out of this. Search, darn you, search. I wish searching worked. I wish any sort of thing worked. Is this like my inventory box, of which there are items in it? Maybe... See, I'm thinking that inventory maybe doesn't work because, well, either one, there is no inventory, so it wasn't really added, or two, I haven't gotten any items that make sense to actually, oh crap, to actually use the inventory button. Oh, really? Anyway, Mr. Bat. Not really sure why sometimes they attack me directly. Sometimes they just use their range attack, which seems like all of them have. Don't really know. But, huh. You know what, this song? Oh, man. Gee whiz. Oh, there's that song. Oh, what's that one band called? I think it's called Breaking Benjamin. And this beginning music thing, it kind of reminds me of this one song where they have an intro that has this. And then, of course, the rest of the song sounds absolutely nothing like this. It just stands out like a sore thumb. But nonetheless, this part kind of reminds me of it. Let me just stop talking for a few seconds so you can hear it. But yeah, I mean that's what it reminds me of. Although I really love the tone. It's you know, if the tone wasn't constantly being broken by a heavy metal triplet syncopation riff, you know, this game would probably have a lot more ambience to it. But well, what are you gonna do? Designer's choice and all that. What are these things? They're like, you know, giant poodle dog faces that have, you know, the ability to maybe shoot their piddle at you or something. Yeah. Good old Top Dog reference. Alright, so we're moving along. We got keys. I mean, it says this is floor 1. We have yet to actually get to, like, floor 2. This place is crazy. Crazy. We've been everywhere and a half, and we still haven't found the stairs to even get to one more level. I mean, we can see our relative position here and our HPs, even though our HPs also are there. And it shows the number of turns we've been playing. Oh man, giant chicken. Giant chicken face. And these guys are, I think they're goblins. They kind of remind me of goblins. And you're a snake. So, that's always nice. Oh, I really oh, man. Please don't tell me I have to backtrack all the way. Please just tell me I missed a door a couple of spaces back. I would try to search, but it doesn't actually seem to do anything because the turn count doesn't increase when I try to do anything with it. So I don't know if the keys are ineffective, you know, horribly so or what, but... and you also can't... You can only move in the direction according to line of sight. And I guess according to a maximum vision, too. So... I like the interface, but it could use some tweaks, just like Doom RLs can. Ha! What did I say that out loud? Alright, so I went here and this was a dead end, or I never actually went anywhere in here. Alright. So this is some... Ho-ho, it's gold just sitting in the middle of a corridor. That's always nice when people just drop money in the middle of a hallway. I can almost imagine them dropping in a room, because maybe, you know, they gotta go to the bathroom or something. You know, in a hallway? Really? Hallway? It's just impolite. But at the same time, if this were real time, I would be sucking pretty badly. Right then. So, here we go, into another door area. Okay, so they actually have names, like the dog. Maybe I'll try to state their names as I go from now on. So yeah. So that's the dog. That is the kestrel. That was a kestrel. The kestrel is a bird, I guess. I don't know what else it could be, because it's definitely feeling like Thanksgiving all over again. And this is just a big place where there's nothing to do. Can I just shoot until it hits something? Nope. Alright then, well, let's just backtrack a little bit. Okay, so I had to super backtrack to get all the way over here. And, wow, it's a bit of a slowdown. I guess the map's getting kind of huge, and maybe it's refreshing every single time. I don't know, maybe. I suppose that's possible. Is this another door to unlock? Nope. I still got 3 keys just kind of sitting around picking up dust. Yeah, it is getting slower. You guys are noticing that, right? Huh. Weird. Bit surprised there. Because, I mean, it's a cool engine, but if it causes slowdown after a while, well, at least in terms of its functional design, perhaps requires some improvements. So, but anyway, yes, we're fighting kestrels, and What are you? You're a hobgoblin. I was close. I was close. It's close enough. Fighting hobgoblins, hoping I don't die to a hobgoblin. What level am I, anyways? Maybe that's my experience level. Who knows? I would probably know better if I actually knew what experience level I'm supposed to be. But you know, you can't win everything. Good times. Yeah. All right. Oh wow, fighting that dog. That is a super dog. Man, lots of barely misses. We sure are uncannily lucky in this era of dungeon diving. Us being the enemies and the me's of the people who are doing things here. I do like the room, like the, what do you even call this? The aesthetics. The aesthetics are really nice. So, you know, definitely the kind of thing that seems like it will require future tweaking. So, what are you? You're a bat. What do you know? Would have never guessed. Flying black with eyes. That is a bat right there. I mean, really, you ever seen an orange bat or a turquoise bat? No, sir, I don't think you have. Although maybe it's dark gray. Maybe it is. It doesn't seem quite as black as the you know, the enveloping field of nothingness, the void of which there is no anything. So yeah, I have been playing a while, but at the same time, I just really want to find at least a floor. You know, seems like there's been more enemies lately, but it doesn't really have any bearing on my ability of attack or defense or anything. What I meant to say is that this feels like one of them proof of concept games in which let's build an engine and see what we can do with it. So, well, if you built this from more or less scratch in 7 days, maybe excluding the libraries, you know, well done. But yeah, there's just not a lot of gameplay interaction here. So, and sometimes the arrow keys are a bit sticky, although right now it's okay. I think it has to do with the slowdown that's sometimes occurring. And then enemies drop keys. That's weird. Does that mean sometimes you're going to get screwed if an enemy doesn't drop a key? I can see that, I guess. Man, my position is all over the place. I suppose there's a mini-map for this game. Configuring controls. Yeah, just, by the way, it's not an inventory, it's an inventory. So, you know, in case we're looking for banana boats and, you know, great times with mother plant, well, you know, just press the button to get the inventory, yeah. Alright, Mr. Goblin, of hobbing. Alright, level 6, there we go. So, yeah, that's what that is. I learned something new. Fighting dogs and Cerberuses and werewolves. I don't know what else to say. Which is unfortunate because this looks like it could be so much more, but it isn't yet. So I suppose I really, really, really hope that the developer continues to develop so that we can see a good old version 2 with interactions and the ability to search and maybe have an inventory. And why is this bat always running away? Well, at least we know then that the enemies have different AI. Looks like there's a bit of variance in what they're going to do, and their Zishkas, and their you know, A-stars, and their yeah. Anyway, boop boop. Oh, there's an enemy. And you were a dead enemy, as well as this snake. Really, I thought that was the letter 5. Sometimes those numbers, man, they want to crunch you. Sometimes you're the one that's crunching numbers, and sometimes the numbers crunch you. So anyway, I still want to find stairs. This thing doesn't end. It doesn't end. Maybe it's not supposed to end. It's called locks, I guess, because you have to open and unlock doors to find more doors, which can then be used to find more keys, which unlock more doors, and then you get more gold. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting more gold. It seems like maybe that's dependent on level, or maybe it has to do with the fact that I am progressing in such a way that it is more difficult than it was before, other than the fact that I'm scaling so that it really isn't. But you know, I'm cool with that. It's cool. Okay, so we got another split path. We got a hobgoblin. Right, and we're back to heavy branching of echoes. Lots of guitar echoing. Killing snakes and maybe green snails and orthopods. Arthritis. Yes. I mean, this is nice. This is nice. It really is. Although the fact that it kind of stops sometimes. That's only mildly irritating. So, on to the next room. Yeah! Killing this thing! We are a wizard, I think. I think we're a wizard. I don't know what else we could be. And Mr. Wizard actually has different, sprites depending on what direction he's facing. How quaint. Alright, one door, yay, one door. So, let's see what we got in here. Well, there was an example of the slowdown, if you saw it. Alright, you're a dead bat. You're a dead goblin. And you were a lot of gold. Oh yeah, lots of gold. I've just been collecting a surplus of keys, though, so I don't know. Maybe the game is perhaps the slowdown is because the game is literally creating the rooms and corridors as we're playing. In which case, I guess the slowdown's acceptable because I'm moving really fast when I do things. You know, that's how that works. So I think that's acceptable. If that isn't... Oh man! Doing a stair dance! Hold on. Let's find the Amulet of Yendor. There we go. That is, in fact, the Amulet of Yendor. What else could we have possibly been looking for? I mean, honestly. Amulet of Yendor. Game over! Yeah. Oh, I guess I gotta type this in. What do I want to be called? How much will fit? Alright, so we got, 10? Well, I can just fit in myself, I am the man who sometimes partakes in certain digital pleasures which are not necessarily mature, but, in fact can be played by anyone. They are roguelikes, and of course I hunt those in many other games as I am a game hunter. Except that didn't happen. That didn't happen! What? Whatever. This has been Game Hunter playing locks, and join me next time when we move along through the various 7-day roguelikes in the year of 2012. I think I'm about halfway done, and we've been at this for a good while, so here's to another good while longer. Until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.